something that you guys want to take home with you, I'm going to call up a good friend of ours, another great couple that works together. They have inspired many people on this side of the island. They hail from Kailua, Oahu. They're a couple with a huge family, huge hearts. You guys heard from his wife last regional. She shared her story. But today, you're going to hear from the other half. Two-star Crown Distributorship, Lawerence De Costa.
Thank you, man. Let's play. Woo! So much inspiration. And you're probably sitting there, it's like, come on, just tell me what to do if you don't know what to do, right? How do I do this? How do I go there and achieve whatever it is that you want? So if you could just turn aside, see the down button right there, if you could remove it. Thank you. So my goal today is to simply teach you 7 skills, 7 simple steps how you can take your business to the next level. So what that means, next level, so say you're sitting at consultant, and you want to be a director. Pay attention. You're a diamond. You want to be green, blue, black, red. Maybe you're a red, blue, or black, you want to be crown. Guys, we have skills we need to know. No different than when you're, say you're a teacher. You got to know what you're teaching, right? You got to polish your skills. What we do is very simple. But you got to do something what we call, you got to learn, you got to practice, and you got to teach this. So I'm going to teach you today 7 simple skills how you can take your business to the next level. So this is, go ahead and roll up your sleeves, get your notepads out. This is going to be real fast. I think I have 10 minutes, and I'm going to try and accomplish this. So the first skill is finding prospects. A lot of people go out there and they're wondering, I don't know that many people. Well, I'll tell you what, there's a lot of people out there. We teach a lot of, we teach you guys how to use Ford, just to talk to people, just to find out about them. Everyone you know in your life, we use a network notebook. Everyone's heard of network notebook, right? It's the simplest thing we do. What you're going to do is you're going to put every single name in your network notebook. You're going to make this list as comprehensive as possible. You're not going to prejudge anyone. I'm guilty of that. When I first started, I would prejudge so many people. I'd be like, that guy would never do it. That guy already makes double than I make. Why would he be interested in what I'm doing? You know what? 2 months later, I'm at a super healthy happy hour. He's sitting in the back row with someone else. So don't prejudge anyone. That's the key point. Just go ahead and write their names in your network notebook. Because I can tell you, as soon as you do write their name in there, your mind has room for more. And you want to try and get a goal of meeting 2 people a day. 2 people. Look, I'm not telling you everyone you can put in your notebook you're going to contact. But you at least want to go out there and make friendships. Because who believes that this business is all about relationships? Right? So definitely create that relationships with people. And lastly, network on purpose. What that means is this. Leave your house. Go to the mall. Right? Go to the post office. Go to the parties you never wanted to go to. Network on purpose. Go and just meet people. And you will certainly find, by simply talking to them, you will find the need, want, and desire. And you will be able to creatively fill it with an amazing program that we have. Next slide, please. Number 2, inviting that person to take a look at what we have. So here's some key points, and I found it really works. You always want to be in a hurry and excited, because I tell you, people love to work with people who got something going on, right? And I tell you, so when you can be excited, you will kind of camouflage them asking questions, because if you're so excited, they're a little off their balance. So you'd be in a hurry and excited, and of course, Brandy and Holly put a wonderful system together where we asked that magic question. Have you ever heard of the 10-day celebrity transformation? That is an amazing, amazing question. In the question itself, it piques so much interest. And then this is something that I like to use, is if I, would you. So after you say, have you ever heard of the 10-day celebrity transformation? What I do is say, if I were to give you a brochure, would you look at it? If I were to give you a video, would you watch it? If I were to give you this book, would you read it? So just by simply giving them that tool is key. Because again, we know, right? We don't want to word vomit. We all know about word vomit. I'm going to take that for this group that everyone knows about word vomit. That's a no-no. It's the number one rule. You do not word vomit. You let the tools do the work. And you got to have a go-to tool. Now, what a go-to tool is this, simply. You got to have something that works with you, that can just fly right off the bat. You got it ready. You don't have to think about it. You don't have to go searching for it. It's already, 55678, text the word Purium, whatever it is. You can use Healthy Happy Hour Facebook group, or you can, just get into your Healthy Happy Hour. And get out there. Just get out there and just share this amazing program. Next slide. Again, presenting the opportunity, here's our great opportunities that you can give them tools. Again, we are not the tool, we're not the issue. We're not going to be the presenter, we're going to let the tools do the work. I'll tell you, when I first started, I was the presenter. I would tell everyone about my business, and I would, just word vomit up and down, and no one bought it. No one understood, nobody wanted to do it. Because I got to tell you, when people when you excite someone and they want to ask you questions, they will sit there and ask you question after question because they're trying to qualify if this will work for them right then and there. It's that simple because they're busy. But I got to tell you, again, drip on them. Give them those tools. Bounce them from tool to tool, which brings us to our fourth slide. The follow-up. I remember when I first met Tracy Fujikani, she was like, oh, fortune's in the follow-up. I'm like, what does that mean? So, of course, doing research and understanding, do you know most people in multi-level marketing don't do any kind of follow-up? They're great, they'll spend tons of money, they'll do a lot of time, they'll excite, they'll invite, but they'll never call them back. So I gotta tell you, if you are doing that, go ahead and just start calling them and just say hi. Just say hi, just follow up. And your goal for follow-up is simply this. And once I understood this kind of opened up the doors for me. Your goal for a follow-up is not to sign them up. Your goal for a follow-up is to move them to the next tool. You got to move them to the next tool, to the next tool, to the next tool. Because we have this amazing law called the law of 7 exposures. And it took me about 7 times to understand this law. All right? What the law means, if you don't know, it will take an average person 4 to 7 times of being exposed to this amazing opportunity, or a car they want to buy, or a house they're looking to purchase, or maybe it's a TV they want to put on their wall. They will go ahead and they'll have to be exposed to it 4 to 7 times in order till they finally find the reason and the want to get that thing on their wall or in their driveway or to move into. So the law of 7 exposures. So it's key when following up. Your goal is just to move them to the next tool. Because we are in the business of education and understanding. Look, guys, we're all consultants, right? If I wanted to buy a house and you're my realtor, you're like a consultant. You have to ask me questions. You got to ask me, Lawerence, what kind of home are you looking for? Do you want to be by the beach? How many bedrooms do you need? Would you like a pool? How about a yard? Is 2-story okay? It's the same thing, guys. You guys got to ask the right questions so you can properly direct them to the right tools. And it's fun when you do this. Next slide, please. Enrolling. This is a key thing. You have to be emotionally detached from the situation. And what that simply means is you don't want to come across needy. A lot of times people will try and enroll people because they want to get them. But I got to tell you, people see that. People feel that. Nobody wants to be gotten. Nobody wants to be taken like that. People want to make the decision on their own. So you need to have that posture and belief in what you have. Guys, we have an amazing system. Some people will do this business. It's called the law of averages, but what I gotta tell you is if you have that belief and you promote our system, you will find that people will enroll. When you start acting needy want, I gotcha, I have you in my business, they will start to back up. So have that posture because you guys have something amazing. I'm kind of jealous of you new people in here. I wish we had the tools coming out next month that we had, 18 months ago, right? I mean, that's amazing. And I look forward, I can use those tools too, so I'm looking forward to the future of this business. And again, asking those questions and listening. Number 6, almost done, guys. Number 6, getting started right. So we've gone through the process where you met the person, We've gone through the process, you got them the tool, you presented the business, you bounced them from tool to tool, you enrolled them. Now you want to get them started right. Again, our amazing system with fast start and going public, it just spells it out. It's so simple. A lot of people do it. I would say many people hit consultant to director on Facebook alone if you do it right. And you always want to get your people connected. Get them connected. And just share your people with your up-team support. I could have never done what me and my wife have done without our up-team support, without Brandy and Holly. I could have never done it. So if you guys really want to hit and achieve success, pass them up in the sense of get connected. Just do a connection call. Get them to know it. Let them see more than just you. Let them see there's a system. Let them see there's a community and a culture that's here to help them achieve anything they want. Because it's so true, and there's so many stories, and I can't wait to hear each and every one of your stories. And most importantly, and Brandy really drove this in, get them a check. See, there's a line in network marketing. And if you had a piece of paper and you had one end versus the other end, and down the middle you drew a line, on the left side of that paper, it's easier to quit than it is to go on. And the right side of that paper, it's easier to go on than it is to quit. If you want your people to continue on, you need to get them a check, plug them in, help them get started. Give them tasks. People love to be tasked. Let's put a network notebook together. Let's contact 5 of your friends together. And let's help you get let's turn your $50 gift cards into cash. Whatever your task is, people love, especially when they're new, they're excited. They want to do something. They want to make some money in this. They want to touch some lives. So help them make that, cross that bridge so that they can get to that point. And lastly, is promoting to events. Guys, meetings make money. All right? I tell you, events are amazing. Quick story, Sean and I, my beautiful wife, built our business to executiveship. And it wasn't till I went along to the first regional in October 2013, and all I did for the business was I shared my story and I mixed drinks. That's all I did. I didn't do any interpersonal relation, nothing. That's your thing. But after that function, I decided to jump on board with my wife because I got to see the big picture. Huge decisions are made. Huge decisions are made, guys. So I applaud each and every one of you. If you could give yourself an applaud, each and every one of you for being here. Because a lot of you are sitting here now, and you've made that decision. And, here's a great place that people get their tanks refilled. I mean, you guys feel like, I'm so pumped up, I can't wait to call that guy I was afraid to call. Whatever it is that you think that you will do, that you thought you couldn't do before, this is where your group or yourself can come to feel, just bulletproof. And of course, tell them your story. Meaning, tell them your story and don't buy theirs. There's a lot of people in this business who get started that they go into go to a new person and say, hey, I would like you to come to this next function, crown you on the 21st at go to a hotel in February. And they say, I can't come because I can't find a babysitter. Tell your story. Tell your story, and you'll be able to inspire them to make the decision to show up. Because I tell you, think about this. Think about all the group, your team members who aren't here, and think how much you wish they were, right? So definitely, this is something that you want to do. And then my final slide, simple, simple, simple. Guys, what we do is very simple, and duplication is key. We wash, rinse, and repeat. Again, we learn, we practice, we polish. This is skill set. You have to have good skill sets. The better your skill set, the bigger you will become. So you practice this, and then you teach this to your team members. I want to thank each and every one of you, and I'm looking forward for you, every one of you, to taking your business to the next level. Thank you.